Yes, I think it depends on what area, and jump in and say what sort of area you're kind of wanting to improve, and what sort of roles within film you're interested in. But I think we are very fortunate that we have things like phones, and it doesn't have to be like the latest iPhone. In fact, my iPhone, I've got like it was about a 10-year-old iPhone. But you can still shoot stuff. You can plan, practice camera work and editing. Amazing, yeah. So obviously you want to get practice using the best cameras you can. And there are things like it depends on age, but there's things like the BFI Academy,
Mm.
which have lots of workshops in person. Um, so you can they have like equipment and stuff that you can use in those workshops. But in terms of practical skills, of like editing, using things like your phone and shooting mini shorts on your phone, and then putting them into like a free editing software. Like DaVinci Resolve is phenomenal, and a lot of big feature productions now. For instance, my brother, who I mentioned earlier in the talk, he's on a lot of Marvel and stuff like that, and they use DaVinci Resolve. That's what they use. They use the paid version, but to be honest, the paid version doesn't have many things that the free version doesn't have.
Mm.
So free softwares like that are key. And then just trying to, yeah, meet up with other like-minded people. So if you can't necessarily afford to, as most people can't, buy lots of different cameras and play around, kind of meeting up with other people and trading skills and being like, you've got this camera. Do you want to meet up and we can play around and experiment and learn from each other and just also have a bit of fun? And that can be through things like groups on social media, LinkedIn. You kind of meet those people, just kind of outreaching to people and trying to do as much as possible. But there's lots of like free courses and stuff, or cheap subsidized courses through things like the BFI Academy. So if you look those up online, you'll get a whole list
Yeah.
of those.